Welcome to this edition of Talk with Taz Live. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I have been thinking about you and I've got several things that are running through my brain. I don't know what's going to come out. I got some notes, but we just let the spirit take over and see where we land. I just got off a call with someone and we were talking about how life is very fleeting, for one thing, and that people have short fuses, and that the games that people play, and how they'll sometimes even try to pull you into the manipulation of you. And you have to be steadfast and immovable so that you don't get pulled into it. And so I thought about trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. This is one of them old spirituals. Trouble in my way, I have to cry sometimes. You lay awake at night, but it's all right because we know Jesus is going to fix it. And so sometimes we just have to keep moving. And so, I want to talk briefly about challenges. We all experience challenges, and challenges come to make us stronger. They increase our capacity. Now, when we're confronted with a challenge, does it hurt? Absolutely. It's going to hurt, because if it didn't hurt, we wouldn't be increasing. I think about physical activity. I haven't always been a person who likes to exercise, but, when I exercise initially, it's like, I'm hurting. My muscles are sore. I don't want to do it again. And they tell you that the soreness will go away, but, we don't like that uncomfortable feeling. So, I've had the option, either I can keep exercising or I can stop. Well, when I stop, after a couple of days, my body goes back to normal and I'm thinking everything's good. And I realized I was trying to exercise so I'd be fitter. So I take that option. But what if I don't take that option? What if I continue to exercise and I push through it? And when you do that, you start building up your body's capacity, its ability to become stronger, our immune system, everything is getting stronger. It's like Rocky running up the steps in Philadelphia, throwing up his arms. Hey, Rocky. You're getting stronger. So we begin to feel better. Well, our body adapts to the challenge because the challenge was we continue to exercise. Well, let's look at that from a people perspective. People are going to come in your life and they're going to go. They come and they go. It's just the way that it is. Well, let's look at it from the perspective when they come with a predetermined plan. They don't know the plan because they're not the architect. They may think they are the architect of the plan, but they're really not. Because God has already predetermined who we're going to be, the challenges that we're going to experience, and why we have to experience those challenges. So when the people come, and some people, we got to do them in small dosages because, you just can't have them. You just can't have too much of them. They're like exercise. Do it in small increments, and then eventually you get your stamina built up. Because those people, when they come, there's a burn that comes with them, and sometimes you're just not up for the burn. But every time you face them, you get stronger. Hear me. You're getting stronger because you're adapting to what they're throwing at you. And the more you adapt to it, the stronger you get. And that's what it's all about. That's the reason I said there's a predetermined reason why they're in your life. So instead of balking them, let them come. Say, bring it on. It's like you're in a boxing ring. Bring it on. Bring it on. Because they're only making you stronger. So again, we could get all upset and walk away from them, walk away from situations, but you don't want to abort the lesson prematurely because there's always a lesson there. And I am a firm believer that once you learn the lesson, hi Pauline, once you learn the lesson, God then frees you. Once you've learned the lesson and once you've served whatever purpose that you have for being in that space. And when I talk about the space, it may be relationships, personal, professional, friends, colleagues. It may be jobs. It may be organizations. It could be communities. It's everything. It's everything. There's a lesson in everything that we encounter. It's a challenge because if it's not a challenge, again, is it really worth having? So understand it's all predetermined. Now you can either buy into their manipulation, as the person I was just talking, you can buy into their manipulation and become a pawn in their game. Get what I just said? You become the pawn in the game that they designed for you. Or you can just ride it out, get stronger, feel the burn every time they come, but adapt. So I want to leave you with this. Don't let the enemy's mind games prevent you from walking into your purpose, your future. Don't hand them the victory. Do not hand them the victory. If you feel like throwing in the towel, you're going to throw in the towel. You know, that's boxing. We're going to throw in the towel. Don't. Grab a fresh towel and you wipe your forehead. You wipe your forehead. Get another towel. If you feel like walking away, I'm just going to walk away from this. I can't take it no more. I'm done. Don't. Grab a fresh pair of shoes that offer you more support and keep it moving. Regardless of what's going on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. You may lose many races, but you keep training. You keep moving. Don't stop. Don't stop. You keep moving. Because eventually you'll win the race. Because we're going to win a race, but the race that you're going to win is the marathon. Because you're going to lose many races along the way, but a marathon is longer. It's a much longer race. And so the question is, are you trying to win these little races, which really don't mean anything? Are you trying to win the marathon? Your destiny, your purpose is tied to a marathon. It's not tied to a race. So as long as you continue to think small, you'll get small results. But when you start to think bigger, when you start to expand your capacity to conceive, then you'll begin to see it truly play out. And you'll see the marathon coming. And you're going to think, I can't do a marathon. But you've halfway done it. You're halfway through it already. Because a marathon, in order to run a marathon and winning is not being the first place. It's just completing. You have to start with the small races. Small races because you're being conditioned. So don't walk away from the conditioning. It's going to hurt. It's going to burn. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting. You're not going to feel good. As a friend of mine says, make me feel good. You're not going to feel good. Not eventually. You will. But initially, you're not going to feel good because it's uncomfortable. And we don't like to feel uncomfortable. But that's a part of life. Trouble in my way, I have to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night. But understand, Jesus is going to fix it. And he's going to fix it after a while. Keep moving, and you're going to look up, and he's fixed it. This has been Talk with Taz Live. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember, keep it moving. Until next time, talk with you later. And you know you must always, always take care of you. Bye.